Top 10 places to visit in Monaco. 1. Monte Carlo. Despite its small size, Monaco packs an enormous amount of glitz and luxury. Monte Carlo is the most glamorous district, found in a spectacularly picturesque setting north of Port Hercule and overlooking the bay. There are breathtaking sea views from the terrace of Place du Casino. The utterly chic neighborhood around the Place du Casino is called the Corridor, Square of Gold, in reference to the streets lined with high-end designer stores and upscale jewelry boutiques. As Monaco's wealthiest district, Monte Carlo attracts the rich and famous. Ferraris and beautiful people fit right into this neighborhood. For tourists, Monte Carlo is a great place to visit for people watching or to enjoy fine dining. 2. Palais Princier de Monaco. In a unique position, high above the sea on the picturesque peninsula of La Rochère, the Palais Princier de Monaco is home to the oldest monarchy in the world, the Genoese noble family of Grimaldi. Established Monaco in 1297 after they captured the land from the Republic of Genoa. Originally built in the 13th century as a Genoese fortress, the site affords panoramic views, which provided defensive purposes in the Middle Ages. The fortress was renovated throughout the centuries and transformed into a luxurious Italian Renaissance palace, and later incorporated design influences from the Château de Fontainebleau during the era of Louis XIV. 3. Musée Oceanographique de Monaco. The Musée Oceanographique de Monaco stands in a spectacular seaside location on La Rochère, right at the water's edge. In this dramatic setting, the museum and aquariums stand on massive foundations that took 11 years to build. This is one of the world's oldest aquariums, commissioned by Prince Albert I, great-grandfather of HSA Prince Albert II, and opened in 1910. Constantly evolving, the Oceanographic Museum has world-renowned exhibits of marine science and oceanography. The museum's valuable scientific collections include finds from the exploration of Prince Albert I and the discoveries of Jacques-Yves Cousteau. 4. Jardin Exotique. Perched on a steep cliff overlooking the Mediterranean, the Jardin Exotique, exotic garden, is a luxuriant place with an incredible variety of vegetation and mesmerizing views of the sea. The gardens are carefully tended and extend dramatically along the craggy hillside. Because of the balmy weather and consistency of sunshine on this location, exotic plants of the southwestern United States, Mexico, South America, and Africa are able to thrive here. A wide variety of succulents, including enormous cactuses, also flourish in the warm and dry climate. The exotic garden also has an observatory cave filled with stalactites and stalagmites. The vicinity of the cave was once inhabited by prehistoric humans. Guided tours of the cave are available every hour, beginning at 10 a.m. until an hour before closure. 5. Cathedrale de Monaco. This Neo-Byzantine cathedral features a striking facade of white stones from nearby La Turbie. The cathedral is the burial place of the princes of Monaco and houses tombs of past sovereigns Prince Rainier and Princess Grace. Although the cathedral is relatively modern, built between 1875 and 1884, the sanctuary houses an altarpiece by the Niçoise painter Louis Brea, dating from 1500. Another noteworthy work of art is the Episcopal throne, which is sculpted from Carrara marble. The cathedral has an impressive grand organ that is used for religious services, as well as concerts of holy music. 6. Le Jardin Saint-Martin. Overlooking the serene blue waters of the Mediterranean Sea, Le Jardin Saint-Martin should be visited in the same day as the Museo Oceanographique de Monaco, which is just steps away. The gardens feature a statue that commemorates Prince Albert I, who was renowned as a marine researcher. The St. Martin Gardens extend along the coast around La Rochère Peninsula with its steep cliff facing the sea. These dramatic gardens offer a rich display of exotic species and vibrant flowers that flourish under the Mediterranean sunshine. Small paths that weave around the rocky slopes and grassy ridges invite visitors to take a leisurely stroll while admiring the little ponds, fountains, and beautiful viewpoints. There are benches placed in just the right spots to relax and take in the gorgeous scenery. 7. Formula One Grand Prix de Monaco. The famous Formula One Grand Prix de Monaco race takes place in Monte Carlo every year on the last weekend in May. This is the only car race in the world that is held on city streets. The narrow streets are not ideal for the race cars, but the race continues for the sake of tradition. It has been going since the early 20th century. Organized by the Automobile Club of Monaco, the Monaco Grand Prix is one of the world's most popular sporting events. The course runs from the Boulevard Albert, one up toward Place du Casino, and around the harrowing turn in front of the Monte Carlo Fairmont Hotel. 8. Opera de Monte Carlo, Salle, Garnier. The Monte Carlo Opera House is found on the Place du Casino, a lavish public square in Monaco's most glamorous neighborhood. Lined by palm trees, this splendid square features an impressive fountain and a terrace with superb views of the coastline. The Opera House fits right into this elegant scene. Built in 1878, it was designed by Charles Garnier, the architect of the Opera House in Paris. The auditorium of the Opera House, called the Salle Garnier, is entirely decorated in red and gold, with a profusion of intricate bas-reliefs, amazing frescoes, and striking sculptures. The Salle Garnier was inaugurated by Sarah Bernhardt in 1879. For more than a century, opera and ballet performances have entertained audiences here. The Opera House has welcomed many world-class opera singers. The Monte Carlo Opera House offers mostly classic operas, but also hosts other musical recitals, concerts, and ballet performances. The opera season begins with a gala opening event in September and runs from October through April. 9. Monaco Harbor. Backed by a dramatic cliffside, Monaco's waterfront La Condamine district centers around the city's largest harbor. The deep-water Port Hercule was constructed between 1901 and 1926 to provide a large number of moorings. There is berthing space for over 500 vessels. Many luxury yachts are docked here, including the Prince's private vessel. Known as the world's capital of yachting, Monaco has a prestigious yacht club at the Port Hercule Marina. The Yacht Club de Monaco on Quai Louisy brings together more than 2,500 members, private yacht owners, from 73 different countries. The Yacht Club was founded by Prince Rainier II in 1953 and today enjoys the patronage of Prince Albert II. In keeping with its high-profile image, the club hosts regattas, concerts, and the Monaco Yacht Show at the end of September. The port is a pleasant area to stroll or stop for a snack. There are many restaurants and cafes with outdoor seating, ideal for soaking up the picturesque waterfront scenery. From the port, tourists can also take a boat cruise around Monaco to see the dreamy coastline. Those exploring further into La Condamine district will find the charming Église Saint-Devote in a ravine-like valley on the northern edge of the town at Place Saint-Devote. This 11th century votive chapel is dedicated to the local patron saint. 10. Nouveau Musée National de Monaco. The expansive collection of the Nouveau Musée National de Monaco is housed in two separate villas, the Villa Paloma near the Jardin Exotique and the Villa Sabre on Avenue Princess Grace. The museum presents a diverse collection of 19th and 20th century artworks including paintings, drawings, photographs, theater costumes, models of stage sets, decorative objects, ceramics, and sculptures. This forward-thinking museum is also devoted to conservation work. For example, the restoration of an antique doll from 1880 and vintage theatrical costumes. The museum encourages dialogue between artists and researchers and promotes learning across artistic, cultural, and scientific disciplines. What do you think of my video? Let me know in the comment section below. Thanks for watching my video.